Hi, my name is Gillette Wedderburn. I am one of Professor Kimber's students, and today I'm going to talk to you about disposition in the classroom as a special education teacher. As a special education teacher, I am committed to the profession of teaching and learning. And because of that, I understand the value of being prepared in the classroom and having a knowledge of what you're teaching. I do understand that it is important that the materials that you have chosen for your students is age appropriate and the students will be able to understand the material and be able to recall that material for future use. As it turns out, I have very high expectations for my students. I believe that every child can learn, and given the tools and the support, the child will be able to learn. So with that being said, I will set realistic expectation for my students and support them as much as I know how so that they can learn and become valuable members of society. As a special education teacher, I also understand the value of collaborating with peers and outside staff, and also communicating with parents to ensure that students are maximizing all the possibilities of learning and meeting their goals. I do believe that professionalism is important as a teacher, not just in the classroom, but outside of the classroom community, because we are role models to our students and to the community in general, because we are community servers. And when I talk about professionalism, I just don't, it doesn't just apply to the way you are dressed, but the way we conduct ourselves. It is very important that we maintain professionalism. Disposition, as I have mentioned before, is very important in a special education classroom, and not just in special education classroom, but in all classroom. In some disposition that I think will be helpful in my classroom that I have is that I am a very positive person. And I believe that positivity does give out positive outcomes. And so I will continue to be a positive role model and maintain positivity in my classroom. Another thing that I hold dear is my ability to be loyal and to be dedicated. I am very dedicated and loyal in what I do. I'm also very consistent and I am also very fair. And I also believe that equality and equity are very important dispositions. And I think that I will have no problem in executing those things in my classroom. I will also reflect because reflection is very important. I will reflect on things that I am doing that is working and things that I'm doing that is not working as well, and try to find ways to improve those skills. A disposition that I would not like to take in my classroom is the way I overthink things. I spend a lot of time on things unnecessarily, and I don't want to do that in my classroom because time is very valuable and I need to utilize all my valuable time helping my student to achieve their learning outcomes. Biases. Personal bias is something that has no place in the classroom, but I do know that biases do exist. And biases are assumptions, and I don't think biases is ethically right in a classroom. It doesn't have a place because it doesn't help the students, the families, or even the teacher for that matter, because an assumption that is made that is incorrect can hold very valuable implication on students. It can impeach their goals and allow them not to reach those goals. And then the teacher is also responsible for that goal. And the parents or the family members are also going to hold the teacher responsible for that decision because it is based on assumption biases that is preventing him or her from doing their job. I think that is all for now. I hope that I answer your question, and I hope that